So go ahead.
Huh?
You have more to talk?
No.
He has all the knives. This is why I don't argue with him.
Okay, that's my weapon.
I know.
Okay. This is for vegetable cutting knife. Pretty heavy, but the shape like rectangular. And that's for a vegetable knife. And this is like for cut for octopus. When we slice octopus, we usually use like a square shape, not like a sharp point, you know. So little different way to use. So if you have a question about the knife, no, okay. So next.
He'll talk about salmon and local fish.
Oh, salmon. I think most of the people already know about the salmon because Pacific Northwest, that's one of the most popular fish and very tasty. And there are some salmon which I never heard about this. I don't know this.
Let's skip that one. That's kind of trout. It's very much like salmon. It has very almost same habitual, but it's not salmon.
Yeah, okay. I think one of the most popular salmon is Chinook salmon. This is a king salmon. We call it Chinook. And I don't know why this smallest salmon, but it's supposed to be the biggest salmon. Yeah. And this picture is already after the ready for spawning and go into the fresh water. That's why color change and the nose goes getting sharp. While they are in the Pacific Ocean, that time nice vivid silver and nice shape. And before they go up to fresh water, they have to have a lot of food, food, right? And ready for spawn in the fresh water. So like a Kaaba River, like a Yukon River, like a Columbia River, that's a very big river, and especially Alaskan River. They are very cold water and very long distance. They have to swim. And after they get into a fresh water, they don't eat anymore, just for spawning. And that's why they have to eat a lot. So before they goes up to the river, then that's the most tasty salmon because a lot of fat and very strong. That's the best way to salmon. So king salmon is a very popular, and sometimes we can see white king salmon. That's a little more oilier than a regular king salmon, but that's a very tasty too. And second popular salmon, I think coho salmon. This is which we call silver salmon. Silver salmon. This is a meat is a much redder, nice red color, and very popular. We can broil, we can cook, barbecue, any style. And price is a little lower than the king salmon in the market. And pink salmon. This other name we call hampi. And I think end of fall in the Lake Washington, lot open at the fishing, salmon fishing at Lake Washington. Most of the time, pink salmon season. So this, I think, biggest pink, then a little bigger than 1.5 feet like that. Not like a king salmon. They never big like king salmon. And the chan salmon, that one we call dog salmon. Dog salmon. They're very popular. And today we are going to serve you a nice, beautiful sushi with a chan egg salmon. That chan eggs is one of the most valuable salmon roe. Good for the ikura sushi from the chan salmon. But the chan meat, so-so. So we don't use, at the restaurant, we don't use the chan salmon for dinner or sushi. Usually king salmon or silver. And the steelhead, that's people enjoy fly fishing. Those are, and they go up to the river. They were born, of course, river, and go to the sea. And most of the salmon, after they come into the fresh water, they die. But the steelhead, they go back to the ocean again. So very different. Salmon, finish.
You getting hungry? Yeah. Can we skip to the gari, please? Gari.
Oh, gari?
All right, so we're running a little behind, so I'm going to make this short. Gari is gingered pickles in plum and rice vinegar. When you eat gari with sushi, gari actually helps to erase the fish oil and the taste from the fish you just ate. It cleanses and then get your palate ready for the next piece. So it's really variable, and we have another use for gari when we eat sushi, but we'll talk about it later. Ginger root. Let's see. Ginger actually is a powerful bactericidal and prevents food poisonings, and it has been proved that way, and in the older days people knew it somehow, smart people. Next we're going to talk about wasabi. Wasabi is another ingredient misunderstood in this country. It is a Japanese root vegetable, roughly translated as horseradish in English. However, it is not from the horseradish species plants at all. Japanese wasabi plant grows naturally along stream beds in mountain river valleys. In the United States, true wasabi is generally found only at specialty grocery stores and high-end restaurants. The root is used as a condiment and has a strong but mellow flavor. The leaf is also edible if you can find it, and it has pungent and refreshing flavor. Wasabi is very difficult to cultivate, and that makes it quite expensive. Due to its high cost, the most common substitute is a blend of horseradish, mustard, starch, and green food coloring. In Japan, during Taisho era in 1912 to 1925, powdered wasabi, a blend of real wasabi and horseradish, was first marketed. The blend is much hotter than the real wasabi, and it lacks the mellowness in taste. When you eat with sushi, wasabi eliminates the fishy smell and enhances the flavor of fish. It is rich with vitamin C, and it increases the appetite and promotes digestion absorption. It also kills germs and inhibits bacterial growth. When you are served sushi at the sushi counter, your sushi already has appropriate amount of wasabi in it. So it is rather not a good idea to dissolve extra wasabi in your soy sauce. We'll talk about it later too. Okay. Now, chopsticks. Okay, so as you know, we Japanese people use chopsticks for almost everything. If you go to Japan, you may see older people using chopsticks eating spaghetti. So we're good at it. But let's talk about chopsticks a little bit. And if you look at your table, everybody has chopsticks there. Let's use that for practice. Okay, don't open it yet. Just pick it up. All right. So your chopsticks has Shiro's logo on the left-hand side. Okay. I want you to break the bag on the right-hand side. And then let it slide out. It should come out from the head. Okay? That's the reason why you are supposed to open from the right side. Now, usually we'll place it on the chopsticks rest, but we don't have it today, so we're gonna make real easy one. Meanwhile, if you have something where you can rest your chopsticks, don't let the tip touch your table. Okay. So everybody ready? Okay. Now, people on this end, I would like you to. Oh no, let's not do it that way. Gentlemen, okay. Fold this in half. Ladies, wait. And fold this one more time. Now it's 1/4 now. Okay? Now then fold this in half this way. Alright. Now this is the easiest one. You can place it on the table and put your chopsticks on it. Alright? Now ladies, let's break the bag. You know how to tie, right? Okay. Let's make a tie. Just go, hold it this way, and then go around your fingers. And then it's just like this, and put this end in here. So it looks like this. Did you make it? Everybody successful? Anybody having trouble? Oh, okay. Hold on. Very good. Now, you can stick your chopsticks in like this. Thank you. Easy? All right. So when you go to the sushi counter or Japanese restaurant, and if they don't give you any chopsticks rest, use this. Okay? So it'll be cool.